What's up, people? Welcome to live stream number 2. This is the Little Things live stream. On my right, senior game designer Steve Merker. Welcome. On my left, senior game designer Lauren. You're just Lauren like Prince.
Lauren, yeah.
He's just
Exactly.
Lauren. He don't have a last name. So before we get started, we will have another Twitch stream giveaway. At 2:50 p.m., we'll give away the keyword, and then at 3, we'll do the sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. You must be present to win. And remember, we'll never ask you for your password. Never give that out. So let's talk about it. Batting stance creator. Lauren, tell us about it.
Well, let's hear it for getting one of the most requested features
Into
our
the game.
Yeah.
Batting stance creator. Well,
Let's show the game. Talk to us
go.
about it. So I'm gonna create a stance while he's
All right. Well, we
chatting.
know that you guys all love full control of your customization options in the game, and this feature will give it to you. Whether it's creating the most outrageous road of the show stance for your character, or adjusting an existing batting stance for a player that's changed his stance over the off season, you can do that in this feature. Sorry. So our lead programmer Ton was able to take the most important parts of the batting stance, like the hands and the hips and the elbows and the feet, and he was able to give the user the ability to edit each one of them. So from there, we just kept testing and testing it for collision problems, and this is what we have. And so while we were testing, I talked to Steve over here to come up with some sort of user interface for this feature, and this is what he came up with.
Yeah. Everybody, it's easy just to move the joystick and control instead of using D-pad. So it's right there. It's right on the model. You get real-time input. You get to move as you. It's very one-to-one. Especially you saw as you were going through. Right there, error messaging. So we auto-correct and bring it back down into a clamped area. So you can't do anything that would hurt your experience in playing and what the visually what it would look like. So we try to protect you there. But you can get that nasty front leg out there like that. That's a sick kick right there.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then another thing, when you're going in, we got over 1,200 veteran stances to choose from this year, so we'd be able to edit them as you like, create your own. And the cool part is all these, right here as you got on the screen, you hit the R2 and you're able to go into your Z. So you don't have to back out to find Z. Z's all right there, and you can mess with your Z offset. And all the numbers are displayed, so actually you could share it out with each other. You can post your batting stance videos, you can share the values out with everyone, and they can recreate yours if you like. So it's a nice community thing to put out there for everyone.
Messing with these hips. Mm-hmm. All right, so we won't spend too much longer time. So before we get out of batting stance creator, y'all, some people noticed this. The fingers on the bat actually move now, and there are 10 different sets of animations for that. So a little thing that we snuck in there. So before Lauren leaves, actually while Lauren leaves, we got some animation numbers to tell you. So again, thank you, Lauren, for joining us. Lauren's going to say bye-bye because he's got to get back to work. Kyle Saul is going to join us. So for MLB The Show 18, there are 93 new batting stances. Mm-hmm. There are 190 redone batting stances. Yep. We have 40 new pitching motions, 70 redone pitching motions. We have 21 new legend stances. We have 10 new legend pitching motions. Sick. We have 10 new outfield celebration animations. We have 30 new generic medium and high intensity home run celebrations, and some of those are pretty sick.
They were fun to make.
They're pretty sick. We have 25 new home run swings for real MLB players, 18 new generic home plate celebration sequences after you hit a home run, and to round off the list, 24 new generic home run celebrations in the dugout. So now, Kyle Saul has joined us. Kyle, what are you going to talk about?
Some new throwback uniforms that we're pretty excited that we got in.
I'm going to let you drive. Talk to us, Kyle. What are we looking at?
We are looking at 19 new uniforms, new throwbacks added in. I'm going to...
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. So let's start from here. Boston, 1931, and we troved all of the different areas, Show Nation, Op Sports, Reddit. I mean, you guys have a love for uniforms, and we did our best to try to make sure that we added in ones that were very, very highly requested. So we got an old Red Sox one there. Whoa, what is this? What is this?
What is? I think we teased this in the
What is
first
this?
gameplay trailer.
Well,
What is this, Kyle?
this is one of our 3 new Legend teams. This one here is the Long Ball Beast. And this will feature guys from the 90s to 2000s.
Nice.
And pretty excited about getting this together. You know, there's a lot of talk in the office about, you know, you want to see Ruth versus Robinson against Griffey, and, you know. Now we get to see these matchups, and here we go, the expansion era
Let's
boomers.
go.
So these are your 70s and 80s players, you know, a little wild, a little crazy.
This would be where I'm sitting right here.
Yeah,
That's where
exactly.
you're
Totally sitting in
Perfect
this corner.
fit for you. And then we got the mid-century groundbreakers, and
This
these
is
are
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah, this is
good.
my favorite logo.
This will consist
That's a
of,
nice
you know,
logo.
our really early guys, 40s, 50s, 60s, and yeah, it's a pretty awesome thing to add in. We can see, you know, who constructs the best Legend team, what Legends are really the best.
Yeah. So let's not
But
go
these
in
are-
here.
We will not go in
spoil
there.
everything.
All right.
Let's see some more of these
Let's see some more of
throwbacks.
these throwbacks.
Let's see
All
some
right,
more of
so
these
we got a new Blue Jays throwbacks from '92. Just their first World Series win. Here we go.
Oh.
Both home and away. So that's pretty cool.
I get nightmares seeing that being a Braves fan.
But all right, Indians, and now this is one of my personal favorites. You know, some of my favorite players. You know, Jake Taylor, Ricky the Wild Thing Vaughn, Willie Mays Hayes wore these uniforms, and so you know
Yes.
you got to have these in here.
Yes.
You gotta want to play with
It's
them.
as if you're talking about a movie or something, you know.
Right?
Maybe.
That's reality.
So there they are, and let's see. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Royals, Twins. Oh, we got a few new Angels. Angels from 1975 and 1994. Also, you know, George Cox, Mel Clark. You know, another great movie. So it's
Another
pretty
great movie.
pretty cool to see those in there. Play with some of your favorite teams there.
And how many total new?
We have 19
19
new plus
new.
the three Legend teams.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's see. You know what, Ron? Would you mind just taking us to Washington?
Washington.
So I'm going to read a few of the ones we got off because throwing 19 is going to take a while. So we have San Diego, 1998. They were swept in the World Series that year. They had Gwynn, Caminiti, Vaughn, Hoffman. Dodgers, 1994.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh!
So when you play
What?
when you play with
Let's
Vlad,
go.
he's got that Expo uniform on. You know, you
Nice.
can't get Vlad in there without showing off those Expos.
Done.
And they also, their away is the really nice blue.
That's
Those are awesome. So to get back to it, yeah, the Dodgers, 1994,
Dodgers,
powder blue.
1994.
Those are some pretty good looking uniforms. Yeah, they wore those when they were away at night. Very interesting. Very nice sheen to it. Yeah.
1944. Look at that blue.
1944. All right,
Wow.
we got Arizona 2007.
Arizona, 2007.
I mean, we had all of their other uniforms in
They
here,
got like 50
so why not
of
add
them.
another one? And the really cool thing about this is we added 19 new, but we didn't have to get rid of any of the old ones. We were able to keep those and just add in a bunch of new ones. So that was really awesome because, you know, a lot of people are fans of the ones we already have. So, you know, it would be a bummer to have to get rid of the ones we already have.
All right. Who else we got?
One of my favorite ones, St. Louis, 1927.
St. Louis.
So they won the
1927.
World Series in 1926, and they had the gall to put world champions on their uniform. I thought that was pretty. It was pretty cool.
sometimes-
it's like
which-
right
what
there.
year?
Look at that.
Whew.
They won it in 26, so they're like, hey,
Just what-
when you
we
have
just-
it, flaunt
when
it.
you got it,
You know,
let's just
hey,
throw
when
world
you got it,
champions on
hey,
there.
flaunt it.
Hey, it ain't tricking if you
Yeah,
got it.
it's pretty
Word.
funny. We got some Cincinnati throwbacks from 75 and 47. 75 is when they were World Series winners, right around the Big Red Machine time. Bench, Tony Perez, Joe
Yeah.
Morgan.
Oh.
So we had to get those in there. A lot of people were requesting, you know, Big Red Machine uniforms. We also Pitt from 1966 with Stargell and Roberto Clemente.
Ooh, those are some sick
Very
ones.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, there's also, let's see, 94. Pitt 94 is
Pitt
too new.
94.
Maybe not the best team, but the uniforms were pretty cool. A little Bonds-esque as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Chicago, 1929,
Chicago.
year they lost in the World Series. We also tried to pick uniforms when, you know, that team maybe went to the World Series, won the World Series, put that they were world champions on their uniform, you know, just to, you know, add it in. There you go, right there with
1929?
their first little Cub logo in there. And, as an ode to Lorne and the Astros, we added in the 2002 with Bagwell, Biggio, Berkman, Oswalt. So, yeah, we're pretty excited to get these 19 in. Some really cool and interesting ones in there, as well as, the three Legend Edition teams. And uniforms, which
Wait, I passed.
we'll show you guys those a little bit later.
Which one?
another
What year
stream.
was it?
2002.
2002. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, when you
Super
see that,
old
you
school.
think Berkman, Biggio, Bagwell. So
And notice Altuve has a beard.
Ooh, there's a beard.
That happened 2 days ago, Lauren? This morning. Lauren did that happened this morning.
Just this morning.
He got a beard this
Hey,
morning.
forget the 5 o'clock shadow. We
This
got 9
morning.
a.m. beard here.
What else we got?
Let's see, what other ones haven't we talked about? Philly 1949.
Philly, 1949. Schaefer,
Yeah,
stand up.
Throw out to Matt.
Oh,
Schaefer, stand up.
Got that
1949
blue.
Phillies.
This is pretty fresh.
think
This
I
is
see a
good.
tear.
Let's see, Detroit 1946.
Tigers.
Yeah,
1946?
Philly's looking good. Yeah.
classic.
I mean, Detroit always keeps it very classic. Their D is
Yeah, their
pretty
D
much the only
chain.
thing that changes,
Really
but
changed.
Yep.
those Tigers fans want all of the different. I'm not gonna all the different D logos in there.
They want all of the
Yeah,
You gotta
just,
keep
keep
it
it
real. Keep it real.
And yeah, I think that's
that it?
that's all of them. I think I read through all of them.
Well, Steve,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure.
Hey,
I think we're
pleasure's
going to
all
tag
mine.
you out,
Yep.
and we're going to tag in who's joining us. Stephen Haas is going to join us.
Woo! Oh, God.
So while Steven is getting queued up, Shafe, let's go to this first image. We're going to talk about stadiums a little bit.
A lot of good work done.
So major corporate sponsors joins the show. Nike. You can find a few of these sponsorships around the stadium. There's 2 or 3 of these in every MLB stadium. So that was one of the things that we've tried to add. Let's go to the next image, Matthew.
Yes.
Bleachers. So we've got bleachers and we've got bench seating. So now in Yankee Stadium, Wrigley Field, Los Angeles Dodger Stadium, PNC Park, Great American Ballpark, and a few more. So we're going to slide down. We finally got bleachers. That should make a lot of people happy. We also have Babe Ruth plaque in Memorial Park. That's inside Yankee Stadium. We also have the Judges' Chambers, which you guys have seen as well.
That's real good.
Let's go to the next image. And Steve is on the couch.
Yeah, they had to get
What's
him
up,
here.
Steven?
Steve's here, he just bred
Gotta
over
get
all
him
of us.
It's just
Stephen Haas.
Stephen
I
Haas.
don't think I'm the fan favorite anymore based on
Oh,
No, you're not.
number
Number
three.
three.
number
Yeah,
3.
Number 3.
Hey, top 3.
So we are looking at the Chop House. So this is the Chop House that is in Atlanta.
This is like
So
right,
these-
it's right field here.
Right field. So we added a few real life destinations. So we have the Chop House, we have the Hit It Here Cafe in Seattle Safeco Park, and let's go to the next image, Mr. Schaefer. Ooh, this is a minor league stadium.
Laughing Mountain Park.
This is Claxton Mountain. So for every single minor league stadium in the game, the stadium team went and they redid the entire backdrop for all of the stadiums. If you played any other MLB The Show, all of these were 2D sprites. Now they're 3D images. This is all geometry, and this is for every minor league stadium in the game. Also, we added the new Jumbotron in San Diego. Unfortunately, I know you guys really want the new Jumbotron in Colorado. It got put in too late. It's not something we could get done, but you should probably, I think there's a good chance you'll see that in MLB The Show 19.
It looks cool though.
It looks
the
nice.
whole Rockies.
Yeah, the Jumbotron,
outline mountain
the
and purple,
Jumbotron
that's
looks
awesome.
insane. So I think that's it for the stadium updates. And Mr. Kyle Saul, I think that's it for
my
you.
pleasure.
Thank you so much.
to be here.
Later.
We're playing chair roulette.
Yeah.
And here's
Just
another
slide
image
down.
of
What
some of the new backdrops.
Yeah, what I love about this is no matter what batting camera you use, and I'll be at the show, there's always something new to see. So if you're using that fisheye view, you can get that better foul pole to foul pole kind of line, even if it's not the best for your swing and everything. But you'll see something new in all these minor
All
league
of our
stadiums.
minor league stadiums.
Yeah.
So now,
That's cool.
as Schaefer makes his way over, we're going to talk about a brand new feature that we haven't even revealed. I think we may have put it in the slide.
Yeah, it's on the slide. Yep.
Once he decides to join us.
Yeah, and so, I mean, we're in the little things stream. We're just going over, we're kind of jumping around all over the game, all the things that, you know, we think you'd be interested in that may not really fit within a mode specific.
Or the 2-minute GameStop Mondays trailer.
Right, or that.
Not everything can fit
So,
in there.
you know, we're eventually going to get to like the presentation, the commentary,
Yeah,
road to the
presentation
show.
commentaries next week.
Those are coming up. Those streams are coming up right now. We're showing you all the little things that don't quite fit into all
Here he
these.
comes. So Matthew Schaefer is going to talk about this brand new feature that he himself designed. And we're going to slide this
Shafe.
controller
So-
down. Schaefer, we're going to let you drive.
Quite the hype. Thank you.
Matt Schaefer, TBD. So that's your job title now?
That is TBD.
It's TBD.
He does
accurate.
everything.
All right.
Utility, man.
Let's take a look at this. This is we're calling this custom practice, guys. So basically, you're gonna be able to load into a game with your teams. Let's see, what do we want to do here?
Let's not do Yankees.
Okay.
And let's definitely not do those
Yeah.
teams.
So which team?
Astros and who else
Dodgers.
was in the playoffs? Don't do Dodgers because I messed up their rosters.
Okay.
So do Astros and the Nationals. It's
Astros and
fine.
Nationals.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. There we go. All right, let's go. So then you pick your stadium. Pretty standard. Let's do night. And enter the practice mode.
So tell us about practice mode, Mr.
So basically, practice mode is similar to a couple years ago we had community challenges where you can create the scenarios you want to practice. So for example, you want to work on batting, or you want to work on pitching, or you want to work on fielding and base running, like it says up there on the screen right now. Basically, like let's say for example, you have a hard time hitting against Kershaw. You could load in against Kershaw and practice hitting against him. So in this scenario here, we're jumped in, we're batting here. So if you press the pause button here, you can go up here and you can actually change like what exactly you want to practice. So let's say, for example, let's practice, we're doing batting. So I want to put like a guy on second base, let's say, so we can do some base running. And let's say I want to change, I don't want Eaton.
How about
so
Trey Turner?
Let's go with Turner.
Yeah.
And we'll stay against Verlander. If I want to, you can change the count, and let's just make it, we'll just keep it at regular there. And then we'll switch it to repeat, so we can keep doing it with Trey and not actually play with the other guys in the lineup. I'm just going to create the play, and there you go. It's as fast as that. So now you can just practice, whatever you're looking to get better at in your game, basically. So
And you can now practice double plays.
absolutely, yeah. You can switch to the other side of the ball. We can do that real quick too to show you guys. So let's do jump in here, switch to pitching. Now I'm on the pitching side. So we'll pitch with Scherzer, that's fine, and then we'll go against Altuve because I like him.
It's going to be hard to double him up.
So we're just going to face Altuve here because the repeat's still on. Jump back in there, and now we're pitching right against Altuve.
Cool.
One of the cool things about this that Lance actually brought up to me is that this is going to be a great way for those guys who are looking at those legends. You'll be able to load in with these legends.
Load in with the legend teams.
Test out, do you like his pitches? Do you like, his contact, his power? This is going to be one of those things that I think you guys are going to enjoy because you'll be able to jump in there and check out those guys, and a lot of times people always say, I wish I could play with him before I actually acquire him.
Right.
In this case, you can. So.
Player ratings aren't final. Don't pay attention to any player ratings you see.
Right.
We haven't done any work to player ratings. That's something we will talk about in maybe 2 streams.
Yeah, a couple streams.
That DD stream is going to be lit.
Yeah.
DD stream will be lit.
March 2nd. So let me ask you, Matt, like with this, can I say I want the ball to go here like we used to with community challenges?
So no, not in this year. Unfortunately, we get a chance to do that. We had the which we were calling auto hits. You could dial it in. It just came down to the last moment. We couldn't get in at this time. I really want to expand on that. Try to get that in for next year. But yeah, that'd be great because a lot of times people use that specifically to dial in a hit to try to rob home runs or to diving catches and things like
All
that.
right. Anything else you want to show the people?
Oh no,
in
that's pretty
practice
much
mode?
it right now.
That's really cool.
Let's exit out of here.
So we're going to show them another new feature.
Yes. See
Ooh,
what we
look
got
at
here.
that screensaver.
Okay.
Mention the sweepstakes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, so another thing that we did too this year, we redesigned the volts basically. So if you guys would just jump in here, it's all one volt now. So we're jumping in here, we jumped into the logo volt. Here's the logo volt. We're now showing all all the
Previews,
logos.
thank God.
Exactly.
Previews, yeah.
So you can see up to 8 at a time. You can scroll through them. There's little details and descriptions about it. But instead of backing out and going back in, now you can just tab over, and now you're in the roster vault. Here's the rosters that are updated. Give you a little bit of information. You can grab them, do what you like with them. Same thing with players. Now you can actually see the player before you actually download him. So let's say you're trying to get a player that someone out there has created, like Lick Nivingston over here. And it's, you can say, oh, that looks just like the guy that I want, so I might as well,
Just
get that
download
one.
him.
Get that one.
Then we got Lance Sick Nasty over here.
That is that's
did
also
that?
Lance Sick Nasty. It looks just like him. So basically, yeah. So and of course you can go in there and you can sort by whatever you're looking for, rating or downloads or whatever. It's just an easier, cleaner way, I think, to show something that was put in, and we update it, just kind of give it a refresh, and to make it a lot easier for the users to go through. Here's the last one here, sliders. So you can go in there and see, okay, what is this slider? It's an arcade type, it's a simulation type, the favors and stuff. So it's just a little more upfront and visually appealing, I think, and a lot easier for, I think,
Thank
people
you
to
so
jump
much.
in.
So in that logo one, I see that also you hit triangle and you can search for names now?
Yes, yeah. So you can actually search, and you can say like search by username, or you can
Cool.
search by the name of the logo. Let's say you're trying to find a dog logo, you could type that in and it would find it. There's also a little secret here too. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but these two logos up here. I'm not going to say anything more than that, but those are new for this year. And I think that's pretty much it for Vaults.
But you got one more feature to show
I do.
us?
I have one more thing I want to show you guys. I thought this was really cool. So, last year we did the universal profile stuff, and this year I wanted to expand on that and bring that back again. You guys really liked the icons and the nameplates, so what we did is we went in there and we made some new ones for you guys. We got 50 new nameplates.
50 new nameplates. You gonna show any to them?
Yeah, we're gonna show a lot of them. We're not gonna show the special ones because we want to keep them the secret. But we got 50 new nameplates, 50 new icons. We'll start with the icons. Right now, we have flags, basically. We're going to have a flag for each country that an MLB player has come from, territory that an MLB player has come from.
That's got to be a lot of flags.
It's a lot of flags. It's
So you can represent your country or where your
absolutely.
favorite players are from?
Yeah, so basically, yeah, if you're from this country or you have a favorite player or whatever, like
Can we get a quick
yeah,
one?
take a look.
I mean, it's the
there.
Olympics.
Yeah.
It's USA time.
I
Let's
did
go.
that one for my buddy Bill.
Canada.
Yeah, yes, he's a huge fan. And then, of course, you can just equip the ones. These are all going to be unlocked at default for these ones here, because I know people probably don't want to try to find an American flag or whatever.
And have to unlock it.
So
So everyone gets one, you're saying?
everyone's going to
Okay.
get at least a flag and the space one up here that you'll start out with.
Okay, cool.
All right, just going through this quick so I don't spend too much time. We got some more updated ones for the teams, and then some of these ones here we brought back from last year because a lot of people like those. Switching over to the nameplate side, we have just the default one there, and all these other ones are going to be unlocked as well. We got teams, of course. We got the teams from last year too, the ones with the stadium shots that we did.
Yeah.
And then going down some more here, we have some like abstract miscellaneous ones that just kind of relate to baseball. So I'll show you those real quick.
Those look like ranked seasons.
Yep, those are the ranked season ones.
Got
We
peanuts.
Updated some of those.
Hot dogs.
We got hot dogs, peanuts, my favorite.
Camo.
Camo.
Look at that.
Yeah, grass. Who doesn't like grass?
And a baseball. And we just got a baseball.
So yeah.
And we got creative player. We got creeper creative player.
He's got the
That's right.
black eye
That's
black.
right.
Creeper creative player with the eye black.
And
Just sitting in the bushes.
Ooh, that BR one.
there's the BR 12 and L. That's making a return. And Conquest and another camo. I don't want to go any further because I don't want to reveal anything. We've got a couple special ones down there for you that you guys are going to be able to unlock.
These look awesome.
Those look awesome, man.
Thanks.
So these are all in the universal profile. You
these-
earn them throughout the game.
Yes.
Diamond Dynasty.
Yeah, so there's a secret there too. At the top, you can see that says there's a universal profile pack. We're going to be doing one of those this year, where you're going to be able to rip a pack and get one of these icons or nameplates out of it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, you guys really liked that last year. I wanted to bring it back this year and kind of update it, give you some new, fresh ones. So
That's not it. Music.
the last thing that I want to talk about here is audio. This is actually just some stuff that people didn't get a chance to come on and talk about. So this one specifically relates to the music in the game. I have a message here from Marcus Efting, who's the producer on our game. I'm just going to read it for you guys because it's easier. Dear Twitch, this is Marcus Efting. I'm a producer on the video game. Sorry I couldn't make it on the stream today, but I had to take my hamster to the vet. Good news though, we now have 18 tracks. There was 12 last year. That's a 33% increase. He wanted to make sure you guys know that. Also, you may be thinking, Did the price of the game go up? No, it didn't.
Oh my God.
So that's included for you guys.
What the hell?
Thank you, Marcus.
Hope your hamster's okay, Marcus.
You said I had a cold.
Oh my God.
I didn't know
Oh my
hamsters
God.
could get colds.
Oh man.
All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about, I can't actually show you this stuff, but we have, so last year we had those themes. We had 3 different types of themes. And with Sounds of the Show, we had the ability to go in there and create custom things like pre-game sounds, wins, loss, home runs, etc., those sounds that happen. Last year we had it only default for so you would do it once and it would apply across all three themes. And this year you can do it separately for each one. So you could go in there and have theme 1 sound different than theme 2.
Okay.
And you can recreate anything you want basically. You put those clips in, you can make it sound however you want. That's a cool addition that we got this year for the audio side of things. And then lastly I have here for music mode, basically when you turn on music mode now, you can play uninterrupted music throughout the whole game. So you can load into a game, your music will still play. And actually, on the loading screen now, if your song starts and you don't like it, you can press R3 and you can skip it.
Skip.
So that's you load in, you load out, your music will keep playing, and it won't stop. And I think that's pretty cool too, because that's one thing that a lot of people requested. Whenever you listen into their music, and the music stops, and then they have to wait and goes back in, it's not ideal. So we took care of that and it fixed it up. We did a good job with that. Shout out to Conrad for that one. I think that's pretty much it for what I have. So I can get off the couch. Thanks, guys.
Peace out, Schaefer.
You know, go ahead. One of the things I'm noticing about this stream in particular, right? We got custom batting stances.
Custom batting stances.
Got custom practice.
Custom practice.
We got universal profile, the customization of those icons, the nameplates. You're going to be rewarded around Diamond Dynasty, other parts of the game. I think customization is going another level this
Customization is
year.
huge, and we still got all those new batting stances,
Yep.
all the new pitching motions,
The hairstyles,
all the new home
the
run
looks.
swings, the new home plate celebrations, which some of those are absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all see the craziness that we'd allowed some of the guys to put in the game. So joining us on the couch, actually, let me see the controller so I can go and get us queued up. While we're waiting, make sure not to show anything we're not supposed to.
Got an empty spot here.
Oh man! All right, yeah, just
It's not that cold.
I'm gonna get hot.
real high. Oh my God!
Nick Livingston joins us here on the couch again.
Remember, player ratings are not final.
I think
Don't
I did,
pay
man.
any attention to any of that. What up, Nick?
What's up,
Nice of
Ramon?
you to join us in
Good
that.
to see you on the couch again.
It's good to be
Feels
back.
good.
Even though I'll only be here for like a day. Yeah, either one of y'all can play.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
So, gameplay. When we did last week's stream, a lot of people wanted to just see gameplay. So y'all are just gonna play the game.
All right.
I'm gonna read the last bit of stuff we got here.
Cool. All right.
Answer some questions, and then
I've got an announcement to make.
Nick has an announcement to make.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. So, a few things we
Not-
didn't get
not
to talk
anything too
about.
big, it's a little thing.
A few things we didn't get to talk about last week. Animation list. So we've added over. Shout out to the animation team: Chris Clemens, Chris Gill, Lauren, Kyle Saul, all of the guys that worked on animation. We have 401 new throws into the
Whoa.
game. We have over 266 new catches.
Whoa.
We have over 220 new tags. We have over 202 new transitions. And transitions are basically
what's a
what
transition?
happens
Over
after a play is
202.
over. Like what happens after a play is over, or what happens when the guy catches the ball. We have over 188 new situational awareness animations. Those do not include the new home run trots around the bases and at home. We have over 316 total new personalized batting stances, and I'm being a little bit redundant on some of these. And, speaking of, I think you saw the rain delays, right? We're going to show you a rain delay video, not now, but we will show a rain delay video. We've also worked on the rain, so it's more dynamic, it's more realistic. It can actually stop. However, there are not postponements, and there are not double headers. So it's rain delays. It's a rain delay. That's the feature. It's a rain delay.
Yeah.
A few other things we can show you. If
Let's
we've
go.
added, nice. Look at you getting your hit on.
I'm ready for that developer tournament.
You ready
man.
for that developer
You're
tournament?
not ready for that
No, I'm
tournament.
not
You
ready.
better put it.
So we've also added 5 new hitting cameras Nick, if you want to show one of those.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to show, Ramon? Any specific?
Well, I mean, strike zone's the favorite, right? So we added, I think, 2 or 3 new strike zones. So strike zone 2, strike zone 3, I think strike zone high are all new. Just use all of them and see what
Yeah, let's
happens.
check them out.
Oh, jeez.
We got some cool shadows
I'm
coming
not
in
a
here. Day
strike
game.
zone
and
Wait,
user.
is that strike
Are you a
zone 1?
strike zone user? Yeah, you want a new one. huh?
Yeah, we don't new one. That one's been in the game for a while. That's kind of the point of the stream, Nick.
Yeah,
Show
well-
new stuff.
That's a good point. Strong point. He makes a point. All right, is this the even closer one?
No, so this strike zone 2 is a little bit pulled back and it's a little higher. Ooh, there you go.
That's going to drive in a run.
That's going to drive in a run.
Duh.
Ball physics still working very nicely. You saw the hooking
Oh, yeah. Did I
shot
just
right
pull
there.
a ball down
Classes.
the line that didn't go foul?
Yep,
Yes,
you were early
I
on it.
A
did.
little early, but good result.
Good hit
Was that
speed.
a normal swing with X?
It was.
You gotta use power
Let's see another
swing.
camera.
You want a power swing?
Power
Square.
swing. Let's see another camera.
All right, another camera, another camera. We're going to see another camera. We're going to see strike zone
3.
3.
Okay.
So strike zone 3 is more pulled back. You see more of the batter, and again, it's not as angled as high as strike zone 2.
Going power swing now.
Power
right.
swing,
Yeah, not quite.
can of corn.
All right, you want to see more?
Let's see more. Keep
Let me
batting.
switch
though.
it up.
Switch it up. Just let's keep batting. Let me turn this off.
And you want to see. We'll go to strike zone high.
Strike zone high is new.
All right. So why did we put all these strike zone specific cameras in? Like, why did we focus on that?
We put them in because basically we saw that a lot of people were using strike zone.
Right.
It was like, let's maybe create a few more to
Right.
give some more granularity, and maybe people will find something that they like better. Maybe not. It's all about options, right?
Right.
All about options.
And it seems like people just want to have that 1-versus-1 me, mano-y-mano
Right.
with the pitcher.
Yeah.
And this is one of the best ways to kind of get that view, see the ball coming in, maximize your monitor, your TV, whatever
And you can
have.
see it really good here is that we finally were able to get the opacity just right
on the PCI.
on the PCI.
Yeah.
So I have some more notes that were just emailed to me. Let me pull them up while Nick continues to play. Let me.
Man, you had a huge plate coverage
There's a
indicator.
huge plate coverage
Is this
indicator.
a 2-guy? Who is this? It's
Who
gotta
is
be.
that?
You can't tell because you're in strike zone.
No, that's gotta be. You can actually see him though. He's small enough.
All right, so a few things we want to clear up. The PCI does move after you swing. If you're early or late,
So
it
we're-
will
yeah,
continue
we're
to
looking
move.
at the PCI
That's,
here. Nick's in
that's
the zone.
not a bug, that's a
Yeah.
feature. If you're late, it's
It
gonna
has
move.
to.
It has to move.
Has to move.
Not a bug. All the other PCIs are still in the game. So while we have the new dynamic on, which is what you're seeing, and you see that this is a power hitter because, as Lance and Chris Gill told you last week, you can tell he's a power hitter by that little extra ring.
You
Which
guys put
Nick,
this on game mode or?
no, just keep playing. We've rebalanced directional hitting. People were asking, were there any changes to directional hitting? We've rebalanced directional hitting. Contact and power swing have both been rebalanced. What we saw was a strategy that a lot of people used last year. I think Lance alluded to it last week. Was once people got into 2 strikes, they just kept spamming contact swing. If you don't get the
Right.
PCI on the ball, you're going to miss. You're going
Right.
to start to miss those now. Another thing from last year was that Tony Gwynn card, or those Tony Gwynn cards where the guys had like almost max contact and not a lot of power. Those guys kind of weren't as valuable as the high power guys. Those contact guys are more valuable this year due to there's been so many changes to the hitting engine and the physics this year that the guys talked about last week. Vision, we've also rebalanced the impact of vision on the PCI scaling. So we've widened it up a little bit so you'll see more granularity in the PCI size.
Right.
And we were going to show you something, but I can't show it, so I'll just talk about it. We've also done a lot of work. Jeff Oman and Chris Gill have done a lot of work on the infield and outfield and rebalancing fielder reaction. You're now going to see a lot more now is when you got Ted Williams out there, you have Ted Williams out there
Right.
for his bat, right?
Right.
He's not going to be able to get to the same amount of balls
He's got like
as
50,
somebody else.
60 speed.
50, 60 speed. And it's
Yeah.
not just the speed, it's his reaction and his fielding ratings. All those 3 ratings work with each other. It's not just, oh, I want a speed guy out there. So like Kevin Kiermaier, he's fast, but he's not Billy Hamilton fast, but because his fielding reaction and fielding ability is like in the high 90s, he's going to be able to get to more balls than, let's say, the guy whose speed was higher and maybe the fielding ability was a little bit lower. So you're going to see more granularity there. So when you got guys in the outfield, you want that bat.
Yep.
They may miss a few more
Gotta
balls.
make that trade-off.
And I think we'll try to create some videos and show some of that to you maybe in a future stream.
Unless you're playing with Vlad, then there's no trade-off.
Yeah, there's no trade.
Ball.
You just got a cannon, right? You don't need
Right.
you don't need anything else.
Play the bounce, throw them out.
So did y'all have any questions about anything that we've talked about today or
Yeah, ask your
week?
questions in the chat. We're open to taking some today.
We'll let Nick keep swinging.
We got the.
Are you playing on All-Star Hall of Fame?
No clue.
Probably
Whatever
rookie?
you guys set it to.
Let's do All-Star Hall of
Dynamic.
Fame.
Dynamic.
Oh, Hall of Fame. All right, let's see what you got, Nick.
The sweepstakes is coming up at what, at 250
Yep.
Pacific?
250. We're gonna give away the
Like 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes or so.
We got digital deluxe editions to give away.
We got some stubs, 10-pack bundle. Any updates to the trajectories? Yes, as they mentioned last week, so much work has gone into the hitting engine.
Yeah, one of
and
the
physics.
One of the home runs I've seen more this year is that ball that's like it's a towering home run, and it normally would have been caught on the warning track last year, and just like carries another 10 feet, another 20 feet. And with some of our legends this year, like a Vlad, they're going to bring that extra pop to get that ball to carry over that wall. But it's one of those just towering shots that I don't remember seeing that many of last year.
Yeah, no rain delays in Diamond Dynasty games. No rain delays in DD games. It's moving so fast.
Yeah. If you guys want to shout out some, that's fine. Let us know.
Can you have a taco? I don't mind. It's up to you, man. It's your life.
Anything you want to talk about?
I can't. It's going so fast.
Outfield's going to be jogging towards gappers.
No, we fixed that bug.
Repeat the question, yeah.
So there was a bug in last year's game where sometimes the outfield wouldn't run full speed and they jogged to balls. That was a bug. We have fixed that.
I don't think that'll be a problem as much.
Where's
this year.
Eric Hausman? He hasn't signed yet, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Rain delays in play now and road to the show.
Wait, play now and roll to the show. That's not that you can't even do that. It's not a thing. Play now is online, roll to the show is offline.
Maybe they mean either one. That's a good question for the presentation dudes.
Yeah, so if we have an
The
upcoming
specific
stream
stuff.
about Road to the Show or franchise or Diamond Dynasty, we'll answer it there.
Yep, we're
These are
looking
kind
at
of the
questions.
little things.
Yeah, little things, questions, and maybe questions from last week. New legends, we revealed one last week.
Yeah, you saw Babe and you saw many others in the trailer and the stream. And we're going to keep showing a legend every stream or so. Ooh, over the wall there. Ooh. So that was a late one, and it still had the curve on it going.
No Creative Stadium this year. I think we probably would have put that in the trailer
Right.
if we would have had that feature.
But we are aware of it.
Be late, be great.
Be late, be great.
You just do it again? It's the same hit.
Is it an auto hit or is it just
No,
that
it's
good?
Can you play your own music?
It's not. An
Yeah,
auto
we
hit,
have
I'm just
sounds
that
of the
good.
show.
Sounds of the
spinning.
show.
Ooh, no, I do have no files on. Let me turn that off.
Yeah, so you can play your own music, just like last year. You can import your own music, and we'll talk, I'm sure, about that again during the audio stream.
We don't have the rights to a lot of the players you guys are asking about. And again, we're not talking about legends. We're talking about little things and stuff we talked about last week. So if you're asking the DD
To Reddit
question,
there, too, if you
we're
want.
not going to answer it because it's not that time. Yes, we do have new brands in the game. We'll talk about that in the Road to the Show stream.
Can you use your custom batting stance in Diamond Dynasty for your creative play?
Yes, you most certainly can.
So that's important to know, right? Your Road to the Show character, your Diamond Dynasty character, and you can adjust your offline guys too, yeah. Like in franchise.
Nick, we got 6 with Colorado. You got any with Houston yet? We'll show you the new hairstyles in the Road to the Show stream.
Do we have new slides? Didn't you read off how many new slides or something we have? We have tons of new slides.
We have
yeah.
tons of new slides.
And we
I don't
show-
have the number, but we basically,
Yeah.
the team always adds animations to every single part of the game.
Yeah,
for
there
gameplay.
were some big differences we talked about last week during the gameplay stream about sliding into home and making sure someone's hand crosses.
Yep.
And
The issue with a hand, where the guy will pull his
Yeah.
hand up, the guy keeps
So
his
there's
hand
some
straight
nuance.
now.
Yep.
Not talking about DD.
Not DD yet.
Not DD. There are no ejections in the game.
No.
Well, unless you just keep beaning a guy.
New
That's
classic
there are
stadium.
ejections in the game. You keep beaning guys, you'll get ejected.
Yeah, there's a question about stadium.
Can't charge the mound. MLB thing. No fights. No fights. Can't charge the mound. MLB said no. No, don't have home and away accessories.
Someone's asking if you were playing in the snow with this jacket on before the stream.
I was. I did a lot of that 20 years ago.
When you were a kid.
Not a lot of
yeah.
snow in San Diego, but this
Not
jacket
talking about
has seen
Cap
its
because it's
snow.
not the DD stream.
Right.
That's in what? The March 2nd? We'll
March
talk
2nd.
about all the DD
Yeah.
stuff March 2nd.
Yeah.
So save your DD questions because we can't and won't answer them.
Right. There's a question about face scans. Like every year we're gathering new face scans. We often go out to spring training.
Yep, we're at spring training right now.
Yeah.
And so for those of you who don't know, the way the face scanning rig works is our guys are in spring training right now.
Yep.
They'll face scan all of the teams, and we won't get that information until next year.
Right.
So
So,
all of the face
yeah.
scans we did at spring training last year, the new face scans you'll see this year. You know who got a face scan last year? Mike Trout.
I remember.
Mike Trout finally looks like Mike Trout in the
Yeah.
game.
It's awesome.
He looks good too.
Yes, King Griffey Jr. is still in the game.
Yep. Yep.
No new classic stadiums this year. Can you score any runs with the Astros?
Well, let's find out.
We're not going to know if any particular one person has a new batting stance.
There's a question if home run derby's back.
Yeah, home run derby's back. The other PCIs look exactly the same.
You wanna show
Buckshot
the other
will
PCIs?
stay the PCI in swing analysis because it still shows you the best representation of what is happening. And again, the PCI is not a
Dynamic
bat.
one. Yeah. There you go. So those are your plate coverage indicators when you're using zone hitting. This is what you're seeing when you're trying to swing.
No tattoos. Nope.
Is there a pitching stance creator?
No, it's not.
It's an
But
interesting
that
one.
sounds like something
Yeah.
to work on in the future, possibly, maybe,
Yeah.
or not. You never know. Yes, retro mode is back.
Yeah. So we got the wedge PCI here. It looks like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old school wedge.
laser.
Oh,
Still in
that
the
was
game.
that was a meat.
But if you guys missed, I know you weren't here last week, but I know you watched the PCI discussion we had about how you expect the ball to travel off a bat depending on the power of the hitter, depending on where the ball and the PCI meet. Go check out last week's stream in our Twitch archive because we went real in depth about if you just hit it just under, just above, outside of the PCI, what happens, what kind of results you should possibly expect.
The entire hitting engine
yeah.
got rebalanced. The entire thing.
Right. Can you import logos into the game? Like we were talking about the vault, I guess. I think you still have to create your logos.
You still have to create the
Yeah,
logo.
you gotta still create them.
We fixed that check swing bug, right?
Which one?
The one where you never get called? Wasn't that
Oh,
a check
yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
fixed the check swing bug.
Or you go way past.
Check swing feels good. I've had a couple this game.
Umpires, anything new in that?
The same umpires from last year returned.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen some new umpire animations. even on
Bunting. We didn't talk a lot about bunting last week, but from what I've heard, yes, we have made some changes, especially in the sack bunting.
Yeah, in
thick
legit
area.
sacrifice situations, bunting is much more
Right.
effective. In not legit situations, it's not much more effective.
Wasn't that nice? We didn't have to talk about bunting too much this
Yeah,
year?
that was nice.
Talk about some other stuff, though.
We couldn't go a stream without a. Hey, there's your run. There's one.
There's one.
Um,
Was that an out? I didn't see the hit.
a little small ball.
A little small ball.
Small ball.
A little check swinging bunt into the no man's zone. Move the runner. Base hit. Make it happen.
Yes, you'll see the created stance online.
So, like, if you have a creative player, I'll see your creative
You'll
player.
see my created stance.
Okay, it won't just be a generic
It won't just
version
be a
of it.
generic. Nick, can you hit on Hall of Fame? Ooh.
I
Oh,
feel
the
like
answer-
I've been
Yeah.
demonstrating it in one way or another, but yes.
Are you using power swing enough?
Ooh, you got under
that
that.
one felt
Let's
good.
look at the physics on it. You got under that.
Running around. now.
So we got a few more minutes.
Oh, it's 2
All
outs.
right, a few more minutes. Let's the
Yep, till we
sweepstakes.
give away the sweepstakes word. Remember, you only put it in once, no purchase necessary. And then we will do the giveaway at 3 p.m. You will receive, what will they receive from us?
Right there, we got 2 digital deluxe editions.
No, I'm sorry, not how they know
Oh,
that they
how?
won. Vic, how do people know they won?
Twitch
They will
inbox.
get
Yeah,
not a whisper, right? It'll be in a Twitch inbox.
that's right. Yeah. So we'll send you a message to your Twitch inbox, so look for that. So 2:50, we'll send out the keyword. 3 o'clock, look for that, Pacific time. If you're watching on the archive, you missed out. Join us next time. We're doing these basically every Thursday at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 Eastern, right here on Twitch. All right.
Yes, Mike Trout finally got his face scan. We have nothing to do with that. If they go to the face scan
Yeah.
tent and get their face scan, we get it. If they
Yeah.
don't, we don't. Like we can't force that because some guys just don't go.
Yeah, when some of those players get the face scan, they take all the pictures and they post it on Instagram.
Or a guy
wherever.
might, have a hat on and you don't want to take his hat off. All types of crazy stuff happen.
And that's often where we get their hairstyles too. So if that's where we'll start, and then a year later they may have changed. We gotta adapt. Some menu upgrades.
Yeah, the entire menu is
Yeah.
completely different. You'll see a lot of that in the DD stream when we. I'm gonna shut up.
There's a lot of cool. There's a lot of cool functionality with the touchpad this year. It's a little different, and just the way the menus work. Our whole art team did an awesome job. The front end team.
Everything's been retuned and redone and rebalanced for hitting. Top spin, physics,
Right.
everything. Like Jeff MacArthur has tuned everything. Every part of the hitting engine and the hitting code, the physics code has been looked
Yeah,
at.
we're very aware of all the feedback you gave us last year, and it really helped us, like we talked about last week, kind of make those changes with the ball physics and the hitting and how the ball
and
flies off the bat.
I don't even know if we told you, but maybe in September, October, we had a Skype call with some of the best players in the game just to talk about hitting. So you guys can finally now talk about that. The guys who were involved, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You can talk about that.
Yeah, a lot of help. Is it giveaway time? What time we got?
2:46.
Oh man, our clock.
46?
I want to take that clock and show you guys. It's a few minutes off. So we got a few more minutes.
Yep, Cardinal Bird was a part of the group.
Yeah, Cardinal Bird is one of the best. What?
Cardinal Bird was a
that
part of the
video?
hitting group.
We're gonna play a video.
Carlos Correa's stance.
Video.
Changed because you were doing.
Oh, I don't know. That's good.
Oh, that's not Carlos Correa's stance. That's the created stance I did at the beginning of the stream. He has a real stance.
Yeah,
That's his
right.
created stance.
We changed his stance to just do the demos.
Yeah. How much different is alpha hitting from now? A lot. It changed. It was different in October. It was different in December. It was different 2 weeks ago. We'll continue to fine tune it.
Yeah, we're still doing the hitting test every
Which will be at
day.
3:30 today.
Yeah, we got to get off the stream at 3:30 to go play some. But the alpha was it was a huge part of that helpful information we got back. A lot of data. It helped with our servers. Those are going to be better.
They better be.
They will be. They will be. We got a good team.
Oh, what? You caught that.
I don't know of anyone named Pepe. Do you?
I don't know who Pepe is. No changes to the replay system.
No. Ejections. No, I don't think so.
No gameplay questions. Little thing stream questions.
Weather questions. I think we're gonna share the weather stuff.
Yes, we will show we will probably show that after. Should we show that after we give away the keyword?
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. But yeah, we'll talk about some of the new weather. I think it was it in the GameStop Monday video we saw some of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's out. Yeah.
Rain.
And the fog.
Little thing stream questions, gameplay stream questions. We're gonna skip everything else.
Ooh, who's your third baseman there? Missed that one. No.
Can you upload stances to the vault? You can upload a character with a custom batting stance to the vault. You can't just upload a custom stance to the vault. Variable umps are still in the game. Yes, you can still adjust individual uniform pieces. You can still do a different pants, different top. That's still in the game.
will defense be a bigger part of gameplay this year? Like,
it definitely
can
is.
you just stick people out of position again and get away with it, or?
I mean, it's going to be the same thing you saw last year, where there's some other things we might try to do before we finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially in the outfield, you got Ted Williams playing left.
Right.
I mean, it's going to hurt you a little bit.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
Didn't get him, but showing off some of those new transitions.
Maybe you just need to juice up Correa's arm a little more.
Yeah.
That could have helped.
250. So it's time for the sweepstakes. We're going to give away the keyword right now. Put the keyword in one time. The keyword
Got those rules.
is rain delay.
One word.
One word. Rain delay. He got hurt. And remember, no purchase necessary. You got to be here at 3 p.m. to win. Somebody
13 or
got
older.
hurt.
Yep.
You may have pulled something in the old groin region.
I think we're going to put the rules in the chat too about the sweepstakes. So put in the word rain delay, one word just once. We'll never ask your password, your username. We won't need any of that for PlayStation. So don't ever give
Void
that
where
out.
prohibited.
But we're giving away 2 digital deluxe editions of the game. 2 vouchers for stubs totaling $67,500.
500.
Yep. 2 of those. Standard packs times 10. We have 10
6
of
of
those.
those.
And 6 of those. So 10 packs, and we're going to give away 6 of them.
All right, put somebody in the game. Let's go. I see you heard.
All right.
Throw someone
Remember, the
in.
ratings are not done. The ratings won't be finalized till we show you the DD stream on March 2nd. So don't pay any attention to them. So while everybody's putting in rain delay, let's play the rain delay video.
They're trying to play through it. Oh, we got a meeting.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
Do this. Big decision.
I'm up a fresh one. Derek Law wasn't. He was one of the guys we talked to about Road to the Show.
He is. He's one of the guys.
Great guy.
Yeah, I think every year spring training is real cool. Dude.
So we go right into the warm-ups, it looks like here.
Time lapse.
And I think it stopped raining.
And it stopped raining. And again, rain is now dynamic.
Ah.
And it stopped raining. And is that the end of the video?
That or we froze time.
Oh, we froze time. All right, we should go back to gameplay. I need my thumbsticks.
So where will you see rain delay? Just to...
Well, it needs to be raining.
Yeah. So not in a dome.
Not in a dome.
Okay, not in a dome.
Yeah, so I know people was like, wait a minute, y'all
Unlike
showed
that,
rain
yeah.
delays in the dome in Houston. We just showed that because we were trying to get the video out and we were behind on deadlines and everybody's so stressed out.
Right.
We just missed that little
Nice.
detail. So that's not going to happen if the dome's closed
Right.
in a closed roof stadium.
Okay.
All right. We got any is it time to transition here?
Still got another 7
still got
minutes.
another
It looks
7
like to
minutes.
hold on to the giveaway and let the keywords go in.
Okay. So we're just gonna do some more Q&A.
We're gonna go through the
Yep.
stream at least that
Keep
long.
doing Q&A on hitting and the little things. Keep showing a little gameplay. Oh, I thought I got that. Weak contact.
Can I pick secondary positions for players? I think you can assign secondary
Yeah,
positions
you
like
could-
a creative player
Yeah,
or
you could do that last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Same
Yep.
thing.
Still in there.
Oh, I got under that. Under that.
We're still on
weak
Hall of
fly.
Fame difficulty?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think, yeah,
bumped
Hall
it
of
up
Fame.
at one
I'm on
point.
Hall of Fame.
Did
He was
you
playing
change
on
it?
Legend. I think I'm on Hall of Fame.
Oh, Hall of Fame, all right. So you've seen different PCIs. We saw the new dynamic one. We're using the zone
Yep.
right now.
Show it to you again.
A lot of you guys like the wedge. I like the dynamic one's growing on me. It's growing on
Oh
me.
yeah.
They did a nice job making
It
that
grew
one.
on me fast.
Yeah.
I like to see what the player at the plate has to offer. That's what it tells
Yeah.
me. And it lets me know what kind of swings I should be using, maybe how I should approach the count a little differently.
No.
So,
No,
Remember, keyword is rain delay, one word.
Yeah.
Terrible swing.
Yeah, it's not case sensitive. You can go all lowercase, uppercase, go
yeah,
like,
mix it up, you know.
Go
Why not?
SpongeBob on us, whatever you want.
I don't
Yeah.
think technically elite speak is
Ooh, I
Gaddis.
think I got all of that one.
He crushed it like a grape.
That's going. Oh, why am I taking 2? He is slow as dirt, and he got in there.
That's a nice
This will be a
slide.
good PCI. I think I got all of that. Good contact, good timing, 100 miles, 105.
Yeah, we'll show all the when all the streams are at the end of this one. The schedule, we'll put it up again, but it's always there on MLB The Show, Twitter, on Facebook, on MLB The Show _tips on Twitter, and we'll keep updating you guys there of all the new stuff that's coming out. We have a lot of fun
A
stuff
lot
still
of
left.
fun stuff. This is Strike Zone Offset.
And the
another new
GameStop
camera.
Monday videos. So we stream on Thursdays, but those come out on Mondays, like what, mid-afternoon?
Yep.
Late
And those
morning.
normally
Yeah.
foreshadow what you're going to see in the stream that Thursday.
Right, you got to sneak.
But not
peek.
every time.
Not every time.
Not every time.
No. Yeah, we can't tell you all the good stuff just in a
Can't
video.
tell you all the good stuff. Remember, the GameStop Mondays are just bite-sized pieces of the content we might cover in the stream.
Yeah, and they'll post them on their Twitter account too, the GameStop account or YouTube.
pulse pitching is still in the game.
Yes, it is. All the hitting and pitching methods return.
Top spin has been adjusted, as we've discussed. If you missed last week's stream, definitely check it out. Physics has been improved yet again. They continue to make it better and better every year.
That's a terrible swing. Why'd I swing at that? Terrible swing.
I don't think logos are transferable. I saw that question.
They're not?
Yeah, that would
They're
be great, but unfortunately, every time every year we add and change up a lot of the layers, we like to provide people more options, and that means that it makes it very difficult to translate. So, you guys will have to get fresh logos, get them in that vault, that new vault.
I know you're putting on a hitting clinic, but there was a question if there's
He
some,
put
new,
on a hitting
some
clinic.
new pitching cameras that we could see.
No new pitching cameras.
No
The
new
only new
ones.
cameras are those 5 new hitting cameras. But all of the broadcast cameras returned and
Right.
the pitching cameras we had last year, and I went under that.
Too late.
Too late. And this is, I think, Strike Zone 3, one of the 5 new hitting cameras in the game.
How many uniforms are in Diamond Dynasty? Well, you make your own. If
Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
There's over infinite
Yeah.
uniforms in Diamond Dynasty this year.
We added even more.
Yeah.
Are we at 10 o'clock yet? 3 more minutes? 10 o'clock. I need to take a nap.
Ramon's been traveling all over the country. I don't blame him.
I need to take a nap.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. You
Can't talk about
Can't talk about
any
it.
of it.
It's gonna be
I
neat.
wish I could. That's why I'm not talking that much.
Can you play anyone at first base? No, you can. You're limited to only the players in the video game, for one, and then
I know what he's asking.
no, he's at out
out
of
of
position.
position,
I mean,
yeah.
look, the no, but first base is a place where if you can field the ball,
Right.
then if you got.
Where it's going to hurt you is transitions.
But you will take a hit. There is a penalty anytime you place somebody out of position. The penalties vary based on what position they're coming from and what position they're arriving at.
Right.
So I feel pretty good about it in the game, especially with a lot
Still
of that new
tuning. Might get
those
lucky.
new
Oh,
animations.
here's something Gil wanted to mention that he forgot last year. So that was a bug in the game where the old late animations were playing when they weren't supposed to. So those animations are supposed to play because sometimes a guy's not supposed to be able to get to that ball if it's hit hard enough. What was happening was those were playing on hit velocities that were way too low. So that bug has been fixed.
Cool.
Oh, that felt good. I kind of felt like I got that.
Wedge is still
Two
in the
warning
game.
tracks.
I think I showed Wedge
Did I
earlier,
go get that?
and I think Kyle Saul confirmed that no uniforms have been removed from the game, unless they were current. Like if there's an update to a uniform, get out. Yeah, I guess technically uniforms
Got all of
change
that.
year to year. So if the team changed their uniform and we
Got
didn't
all of that.
put the throwback in for last year, then yeah, those
Yeah, I
uniforms
mean, we're
are
still
updated.
trying. Yeah, we're matching the MLB
But other than that,
uniforms.
haven't removed uniforms.
Pine tar. There's some pine tar on the helmets. I don't know about the gloves though, or on the
No,
hands.
not on gloves and hands.
But on the helmets
Bats.
and bats, of
Do
course.
stubs transfer? No, stubs do not transfer year to year.
Giveaways going out.
Giveaways,
going out.
Going out, giving away 2 digital deluxe editions of the
Ooh,
game.
boy.
You cannot preload them, right?
Right.
Right? Can't preload them.
But you'll get there. Yeah, you'll get them. So look for your Twitch inbox in the next few minutes. Vic, shout
Old
out to
Saint
him.
Vic. Old Saint Vic making it rain.
Making it
Giveaways.
Oh!
Rick Reynolds.
Get in the gap.
Rick Reynolds. Rick Reynolds and Lick Nivingston.
That's a
and
really
Ramon
good
Russell.
hit to show. That's a really good hit. This PCI should look really good because I got onto that. Good swing timing, good contact, 101 miles per hour
Who else we
exit
got over there?
velocity, hit speed,
Adam Amel and
power swing.
Orn L'Ascension.
It's just
While we're taking your Q&As and also reversing people's names, we do have still something pretty special coming up, so hang with us for a little bit. We're waiting for the giveaways and sweepstakes to go out, and then we're going to roll on.
roll on and roll out.
Yep.
What the heck am I swinging at?
If any of you are curious, just how you go about growing a beard, it's not hard per se. You just don't shave. At least that's my strat. I don't know what you guys are. A lot of people have different beard growing strats. Mine is mostly just don't shave. It's pretty easy, and then eventually you have a beard.
Oh God!
I've got spots too. That's the thing.
All
Everybody
right,
assumes.
all right,
it's like-
guys, stop asking questions about Nick's beard, please.
Yeah.
We'll do a stream on the beard sometime.
All right. Are we ready?
Night.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Shaver, you ready to?
So,
Vic, are you
turn
ready?
on?
I wanna.
You want to wait for a second?
We got to get the okay from Vic.
Is Vic is all this stuff out?
It'll keep going.
Can
out.
I move on?
Yeah, you
with
do
the
your
stream?
thing.
If you guys are anything, like me, like a young, Nick from Marion, Iowa, you
It's
like
very specific.
you liked collecting your cards. A lot of our Diamond Dynasty was created around that feeling of collecting cards. I like to collect teams. Try to get them all. See if I can get all the rookie cards, all the All Stars.
Yeah.
A whole set even would be something. But then there's those guys, above those like good players that you want to get multiple cards of. It feels good to get the inserts and stuff. Right. Then again, if you're anything like me, you've got your guy, maybe it's more than one, right? That's your dude. And you want everything. Every card from every crappy card making brand, right? You want
All of
that
them.
guy. Any piece of memorabilia, every Christmas list and birthday list,
We're listening.
he's on there, right? And for me, that guy was Officer Ron Karkovice.
Oh, of course.
But there was another guy too. I had a couple. I had more than one.
Yeah.
And I never thought, if somebody told me back like in the pubescent ages in Iowa in the snow that I would have an opportunity to reveal a legend, my favorite player, maybe my favorite person ever for my favorite video game ever. Oh my gosh. I'm humbled to do it right now, you guys. We've got a new legend in the game. Matt, show them who it is.
Oh, let's go.
We got the big hurt in the game, everybody. And he's going to do some hurting on my squad this year. I don't care what the difficulty level is. I don't care who it is. If it's Quash, It's Cardinal Bird.
Oh, he throwing names out.
Don't bring that stuff to the hurt.
Who gave Nick the Red Bull?
Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas. So, we haven't seen any attributes for these guys.
We haven't.
We haven't.
No.
When are we going to see those, Steven?
Maybe. Well, Diamond Dynasty.
Diamond
stream.
Dynasty
Yeah,
stream.
Yeah.
March 2nd.
March 2nd.
Diamond Dynasty stream. We will show you the attributes of some of these
We
guys.
would be showing these guys today if we could, but there's so much we still need to
So
tell
much.
you that's changed.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
can't yet.
lots have changed.
Lots of change.
Lots of stuff has changed, but Big Hurt joining the Legend Squad.
Is that pipe, or root, whatever it is, the metal bar, is that equipable in MLB The Show?
I think we're working on that for future years.
No, we're not. We're not. He's lying. We're not.
No, it's not.
No,
the pipe is not equipable yet, but it's a great suggestion.
Oh, there's so much I could go with that comment, but I'm just going to leave it right there. So did we give away everything we needed to give away?
Still giving it up.
Okay, still giving it away. I guess. Oh, here we go. Seeing the schedule. Where are we at? Where are we at?
We are. It's February 15th. So
February
we're in the
15th.
third. We're in the
What
third.
day is it?
I don't
guys?
even know.
You see the one with all the stars? Batting,
Yep. Batting stance
cr-
creator. That's what that
creators,
was.
maybe
A new GameStop Monday,
Yeah, on the 19th, next Monday.
and then the presentation and commentary stream. Kirby's gonna come down. I
Kirby
think
St.
I think
John.
Ross is going to join us, and maybe Compton. They've done so much work
Yeah.
on presentation and
Oh,
commentary.
man.
Full speed replay system. Dynamic storylines and conversations. And somebody new joins the booth.
A bleep bleep.
They will tell you on next week's
Bleep, bleep.
stream.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shut up before I reveal something.
Yeah, and then
There is so much.
there's a lot left.
Oh
We got a
my
lot left to talk
gosh.
about.
This is just a packed. Wow. I'm serious. There is a lot this year. And it's going to be
back to
fun.
gameplay.
Can't
And-
wait to share.
And
more
another
of it
new
with you.
legend next Thursday
Nice.
that you have not seen, and we'll keep doing that for most of these streams. And then we'll do ratings during the Diamond Dynasty stream. We'll
Lots to
spill
talk
the
about.
beans finally. Look for the GameStop Mondays. We'll have a little something for you to get an idea of.
Lots to talk about. Just drew that walk. Just drew that walk using one of the other new hitting cameras. I think this is Fisheye 2.
Fisheye 2.
Oh!
I was rocking
Get
Fisheye
down,
2
get
a
down.
little bit.
Nice. How hot are you right now in this?
It's a
Yeah,
little
you
hot.
gotta be-
It's a little hot, but it
Full
feels
beard,
good.
winter
It just-
jacket. It's like 70 degrees out today.
I mean, I
Wait,
am
who's on?
feeling it.
I can't show that. That would give away something.
So,
But if people saw on that hit that I just had, that was good. He didn't have a ton of power. Still got a base hit,
Right.
even though that hit speed was only in the 80s.
intentional walks. You want to do an
okay.
intentional? You want to switch to a pitcher and do an intentional walk to show?
Are they
them?
gonna? Would they do that on any of the other streams for any reason? Are they gonna get mad?
Potential, I would. Nah, let's.
Game plan?
You want to wait?
Yeah, we'll hold
We'll
off
wait.
on that.
Maybe
They're still in the
techni-
game.
Technically, is that a presentation?
We're just not gonna show
All
it.
right. They're still in the game.
They're still in the
We'll
game.
show you later.
Cool.
Ooh, bad swing. Got to get that PCI up a little bit higher.
Any new
It's a
brands
contact
in the
hitter
game?
because he's
What are
got
new
that little
brands?
lower ring.
Isn't that on the, is that
Might
on the schedule?
be. Yeah, we'll show you equipment eventually, but yeah, we do have some new stuff.
Might have seen it on some of these players in this game right
Yeah, we
here.
might have.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Might have seen some new
Roll
stuff
it
here.
back. Go frame by
Oh,
frame.
when he got that one dropped down.
I gotta say, breaking pitches this year harder to hit, but when you
When you
wait
get it.
on one, feels good.
When you get it,
It
How
does
many
feel
levels in Universal Profile? Matt, is it the same as last year? Still 3 hundo?
Might-
Or
It's bronze, silver,
It's more than
gold,
that, isn't it?
diamond.
yeah,
400, 499 maybe.
it's comparable to last
400.
year.
Same
And
as
I
last
moved
year. And
Another
we'll
contact.
get more into what that means probably in the DD stream.
Oh God, what am I swinging at? Ooh, look at the new catcher animation. Got up out of his crouch really, really quickly to feel that ball. We still giving stuff away, Vic?
Last DD going.
Last
Old
DD going
Saint
out.
Vic.
Look at that hit.
Nice.
Nice hit.
Into
I
the
think we may
corner.
show this. This is going to be a triple. It's going to be a triple.
Oh yeah.
The guy at home might be dead to rights.
Oh!
Safe. Check out this swing analysis. Ooh,
Way ahead of it.
way ahead of it.
Still hooked it.
barely, still
Got
hooked it.
around.
Just barely touched that.
Yoink, 84. Make it work.
Frank
We're
Thomas.
done.
Good.
Any more gameplay questions?
Frank Thomas.
That's it. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it for us. This was the Little Thing stream. Remember, we'll have another GameStop Monday on Monday, and then Thursday stream, all about presentation and commentary.
Yeah.
Kirby St. John. Our man Ross, I like to call him Rick Ross, is going to join the stream. And maybe even Compton will join the stream. That is it from us. See you next week.